What's up guys, Logan here again. Thank you for all the Patreon support, thank you for the Discord support, subscribing to the YouTube channel, liking this video. But for real though, I just got a haircut, I'm starting to grow my facial hair out, it's starting to connect a little more, so I'm really pumped. This is a day I never thought I would see. And don't forget to use the Robinhood link below, and then there's also the Webull link down there. I appreciate everything that you guys do. And let's hop right into this options trade video because I love options trading as much as you guys who are watching do. Disney. Alright, so Disney was great for me this week. I traded them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I had profit every single day. And this is the first week where I profited on every single one of my options trades. And I focused on Disney this week out of all of them. I just saw a big upswing coming with Disney when they started to rise last week on the 13th. Then they rose a ton around the 18th, and this is where I made my first trade on Monday. And then the 19th happened where I had a good put play, and then also the 20th where they just exploded. So I was super happy with my calls then. Let's hop right into my first trade. This was Disney. I bought a contract for $305, and this was May 18th. This was my put play. And then this one was really cool because I bought this one at 10:09 a.m. And then at 11:38, so even before noon, I turned that and made a $50 profit on it. So I turned that into $355 to secure my quick profit, and I was done trading for the day. I think $50 profit is super successful for a day, just a quick day trade. And just seeing the way that Disney was playing that morning, I just wanted to get out when I could, so I was super pumped on that play. So now let's hop into this Disney $115 call that I had. This was also another quick day trade, options trade that I did. And this is one that I kind of regret not holding on to. So I bought this one for $520. I got two contracts at $2.60 at 9:43 a.m. So about 20 minutes later, I made a $60 profit. And making $60 in 20 minutes is mind-blowing, especially when you're just trading stocks. I sold that quickly, but if I would have waited until noon, that $520 would be roughly like $800, so I missed out a little bit on profits there. For me, I just wanted to get rid of it, secure my profits. That's just something that this week I wanted to profit all my trades. I didn't want to hold stuff that was too far negative, and you guys know I have a 40% stop loss when it comes to options, so if my value ever drops below 40%, I sell it at a loss to avoid losing even more money. That's possible. And if you're losing money, you don't want to lose all your money. So like if you have $500 down and it goes down to 300, sell it then, take that $200 loss, because if that goes to zero, that's really gonna hurt, losing 500 bucks. But losing $200 compared to 500 is not as bad, because that extra 300, you could easily turn that around into something. Or even if you're like, hey, I'm glad I didn't lose everything, that's a great position to be in as well. And then we'll hop into the last trade that I had for the day. This was on 4 contracts where my average cost was $2.34. Disney ended up exploding in the afternoon, but I did end up selling this, and then Disney stock actually went into the 120s range. It was roughly 120.50, and if I would have held on then, I could have also squeezed an extra $215 out of this. I sold this, so I tried to stop looking at it. You know how that happens where you're like, all right, I got my profit, and then you realize you maybe sold a little too early. 337 return is still really, really great. And look at that today's return, because I was in the hole roughly 30%. So to have like a 60% swing from losing 30% to being up 36% was huge. And that today's return of 800 was just insane to me. And this was the trade that I made on Wednesday. I made this trade, roughly around 2:55 p.m. If I would have waited until about 3:30, so an extra 30 minutes, I could have squeezed an extra couple hundred out of it. And this is something I'm learning as an options trader, is just take the profits when you can. It's awesome to get your money back if you've ever lost money trading, or just to put yourself in a better position to buy equities, or even more money just to options trade with. But my whole idea for this trade was if I could average my cost down, because I bought the first contract around, I think it was 260, and then I started to average my cost down as it was like around 200 or $2 a contract. So I brought it down to 234 on my 4 contracts, and I'm glad I didn't purchase a 5th one, but I would have gotten the day trader strike on me, and I don't want that to where they don't allow you to day trade anymore. And as an options and swing trader, I don't want to not be able to day trade stuff because options move so fast that you want to capitalize on it, especially with how much the market moves after hours now and pre-market. So you don't want to give up the gains that you have hoping that tomorrow is the same, because it most likely won't be even in the same point range. You know, your $119 stock might not even be 120 the next day. It might even drop to 118 and you're like, I should have sold yesterday. And I'm gonna watch Disney throughout this week, and that's just something, you know, I wanna do personally. I've had a lot of luck. I wanna continue to do that. You know, I'll look at some options for this week, maybe give you guys a recap of what I plan on doing. I'm looking for more consolidation with Disney though. I don't think they'll break their $120 this week just yet, unless Tuesday opens huge. Then that's possible. You know, they did break it Wednesday, but they were quick to consolidate, coming down to the 118, 116 range. But even I'm looking towards, you know, like June 12th, maybe doing a longer call, maybe, or maybe even a put, depending on the news that comes out or if we see how they trade. But I think they're doing a great thing. They're a great company to own. They have Disney Plus. Some of their parks are starting to reopen their stores, not the parks themselves. But I think with a lot of good news, Disney could start trading up in the 120s again. But I'm also on the put train as well. So we're just gonna have to see how the stock moves throughout this next week. And you guys know how much I love trading ABR stock, you know, Arbor Realty. I just wanna talk about them real quick. I did not do any plays on them. I wish I would have, because let's go to their trade options real quick. I was looking at June 19th calls for $7.50, because this is the trade that I've profited on every single time I've ever done it. It's 75 cents now. I was looking at it when it was 40 cents, so if I would have bought then, I would have almost doubled my money by now. And it's more of a long-term patience play, because you know I can buy one contract right now for 75 bucks. So I could have bought one for 40, so I could have loaded up on like 10 of them, made a couple $100. But with ABR recently, I was so focused on Disney that I just almost overlooked them this week. So I want to continue to watch ABR this week, and maybe we can make some plays on them. I mean, they could start pushing to the $9 range, the $10 range. I'd be really pumped on that. But this week I'm playing with about $1,800 worth of buying power. I want to buy equities this week. I'm really looking at realty income for any positions that I want to grab. So don't forget to use the Robinhood link. Tell your friends about the videos. I'm pumping out some of the best options trading info. I'm trading every week. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know I'll see you guys all back here in the future. I appreciate all the support as always. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram, anything like that. You know, leave a comment below. I'll walk you through my process so that you guys can start making money options trading. I got a couple of really great people sending me messages, and then also on Patreon, you guys know, $5 a month, we'll hop on a 15-minute phone call and I can show you guys moves that you can make and everything like that. So I'm glad that you guys are understanding, you know, how you can make money through the market and stuff like that. And options trading is great. It's a great way to make money. You just have to pick the right direction that the stock moves that day. Even 50 cents to $1 of movement could mean like $50 to $100 of movement for you in profit in 20 minutes. $60 in 20 minutes through Disney. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you guys soon.